Hey everyone, this is Rejoice Rebirth. I do want to apologize for the Taurus video. I didn't realize the camera was so out of focus that time, but it may mean something if you wanted to. But yeah, it was pretty bad out of focus and you couldn't even see the cards, so I apologize for that. But definitely listen to the storyline. It may potentially resonate. If not, no worries. So right now I'm going to do a reading for Virgo for the next couple weeks from the time you view this, and hopefully everything will stay. I think I got a better setup now with the camera, so everything will stay in focus. Hopefully we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to be using Oracle of the Seed and Tarot of the Seed, which is really beautiful, and then Tildwick Tarot. That's the cover of it. Then we'll pull Oracle Guidance from Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. I've asked Archangel Michael to be with us in this space for protection, and Archangel Raphael to be with us within this space for healing. If I feel called to, we might pull a Soul's Oracle by David Spangler. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but we'll see. We'll do a Celtic cross. And always be sure to check your sun, moon, rising. I also like to do Venus and Jupiter. I consider Jupiter my husband. So this will be for Virgo for the next couple weeks from the time you view this. This will be you, what's challenging you, what you're aware of, what you're unaware of, your recent past, near future, yourself, environment, hopes, dreams, aspirations, and the outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So new beginning, feeling optimistic. He's kind of floating on air right here, so definitely feeling optimistic. You have the sunlight behind you. There's a little butterfly back there, so you've been through a transformation. It's going to allow this. So let's see what the cards have. So for you, I'm going to check the camera real fast. Yeah, it looks okay. Hopefully it'll upload that way. We have the Dancer of 5. It says where loss resides. So you're moving on from a difficult relationship. This is the Cups, the 5 of Cups. But yeah, I think you're not necessarily moving on, but you're watching a difficult relationship move on from you. If you notice, one of the sunbeams here is shining light on a flower that's growing, on a rose bush or something like that, maybe poppies or something, some flowers. So you do have optimism coming in, good things coming in, opportunities for growth coming in. But you are experiencing loss right now. You watched a ship sail, basically, 5 of Cups. Traditional tarot, 3 cups have fallen over, 2 are upright, you don't realize them. And this is where hope is still resting if you just turn back around and see that. But yeah, right now you're focusing on your grief, what you've lost, watching that ship sail away. But it's okay because the waters are calm. And the sun is shining through the clouds. You see here the clouds are parting. So you have optimism that's coming in. So where loss resides, you're just trying to get through that. And what's challenging you right now is Maker 4. I'm going to see if I can turn this lamp on. The Greedy Tree. So this is your 4 of Pentacles, the Greedy Tree. Maybe you're just trying to hold on to some money. Maybe you are being greedy and stingy. Concerning your growth. We might get some clarifiers for this. But the challenge is maybe just holding on to money. Your financial situation may be a little bleak at this moment. So what are you aware of? The Empress. So you're aware that you've been dealing with challenges. You've been dealing with this grief that you're in right now. She looks very sad, but she's dealing with things. This is for Virgo. She's holding some flowers out here. Watching them grow potentially, and we have a full moon. She's being patient while she watches that grow. So you're aware that you have balanced yourself out. You're standing on fertile ground, stable. A lot of yellow here, so maybe you're balancing out your solar plexus, which is your well-being. This is actually her hair. It's very big. That's what they say on Mean Girls. Her hair is so big because it's full of secrets. That's what that reminds me of. But yeah, maybe she's keeping her secrets to herself, focusing on herself and her own abundance. These look like pomegranates, which is a healing fruit, a very spiritually significant fruit. Yeah, and she's got her hand on her solar plexus, so she's really just balancing out herself and her well-being and stuff like that. So you're aware of that, Virgo. What you're unaware of is the Hanged Man. Something's keeping you a little bit stuck. So it's really good that you are aware that you are you're focusing on establishing your well-being, balancing out you're the center of your gravity, basically, essentially. But something's keeping you stuck. We'll definitely pull clarifiers for that to see if we can get anything else. Dancer King. So this is the King of Cups. So this is in your recent past. You may have just moved on from a lover. This is a past lover. A king. Maybe you viewed him as your son, your light, but you're watching that ship sail right now. Now this is a reading about a new beginning, and right under the Fool is the World. And then you have the Seven of Swords, but in this deck it's called a Hero's Challenge. But you're ending a cycle, basically. That's a 21 is the World. It's 21, so that's a 3. It's spiritually guided and protected. This new beginning is spiritually guided and protected. So even though you've had to leave this King of Cups, it could have been something you were passionate about. And you're watching that ship sail away. That's in your recent past. So in your near future, you have the Warrior Queen. This is the Queen of Wands. Very passionate energy, very fiery energy, showing action. These are birds moving outwards from you. So that's communication and movement at a rapid rate. And here, the waters are very turbulent and fiery. They have fire entwined with the water. So this is passion and emotion, but you notice the water's calm all around except for directly under her. So her energy is just bringing up something very powerful, something very potent. You know, this is because you're well aware that you've done Empress work. You've rebalanced out yourself. You've held on to what you know is true. You've maintained that nurturing and fertile attitude. And so what's in yourself? The Elder. This is Major Arcana 5. Let me make sure you can see that. Awesome. I hope it turns out as clear on the video. So yeah, this is essentially the Hierophant, which is another earth. It looks like you're about to do some, it looks like she's kind of being a reader. So you may be starting out on a new endeavor in the mystical realm, in the spiritual realm. You see there's a chair sitting here waiting for someone to sit in it. So you may be counseling or consulting, or, you know, this could be you consulting someone who has not yet shown up, or you may not have yet approached them, or you could be waiting on people to sit down in that seat so you can counsel, you can educate, maybe so y'all can both obtain knowledge. And here we have the tree in the background. His third eye is open, so this is the elder, the Hierophant. But a lot of stability, a lot of green. This is really good for you, Virgo. I'll turn those, I'll use that one anyway. So here we have the Dancer of Water. So this is the Ace of Cups in your environment, which is amazing. So this is a beautiful emotional opportunity again, and it goes hand in hand with the Warrior Queen, the Queen of Wands. So you're going to have a wonderful opportunity that's going to be offered to you in your near environment in the next couple weeks. And it's going to be good for your well-being. It's going to be really good for your well-being. Now here we have the Vesica Pisces. This is where two energies meet to combine a third beautiful energy that's going to be good for your well-being and your stability. I don't know if you just saw my bird or not. He just did a flyby. So you have an Ace of Cups in your environment. Now your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. You have Dreamer 3, Soul Loss. You may be doing some soul retrieval work. Maybe that's what you're focusing on with the Hierophant, the Elder. Doing some soul retrieval work. That's the first thing that kind of comes to mind. You may be communicating through the realm. These kind of remind me of crows right now. And it may be in the area, you may be doing some soul retrieval that occurred. You may have dealt with some soul loss that occurred in your heart and solar plexus spaces, dealing with matters of the heart and matters of your well-being. You know, and you did just go through, this is gift of wisdom. So you're going to be given a gift of wisdom with this Hierophant energy concerning, maybe you may have lost a part of yourself in this king of cups that you're now watching move past. So you may be working on retrieving. And that may be what this challenge is about, the greedy tree, is bringing in those whatever you lost in that King of Cups energy, from that King of Cups energy, whatever that King of Cups energy took from you, you may be gathering it back to you, doing some soul retrieval work. That's what's really sticking out right now, is just some healing work. Possible, it may have caused a soul fragment because it may have just deeply damaged you. But yeah, there's just so much solar plexus work being done here. So much yellow work in your stability and your well-being. And I'm seeing a full moon right here. So maybe we're about half moon right now. So probably, yeah, within the next couple weeks, you're going to be at the full moon, and you may be receiving some healing work, energy work might be coming through. That's going to pull back in some pieces of you that you lost. And definitely you can assist that work by just trying to manifest it. Write down what you want. Write down that you want to retrieve all bits of you. You know, I hold my hands in the air and I say, I call forth and call back all bits of me that belong to me. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. And that brings in all of your energy back to you. And you just do it repetitively. And then it also pushes away anything that's trying to attach to you. It separates it from you. Anything that's not serving to you. So you can do that work to assist this. I want to look at Dreamer 3 real fast, which is soul loss. Now this is air, so this is the Three of Swords. Yeah, soul loss. This is heartbreak. So in your recent past, you did just experience some heartbreak, and I'm so sorry. Communication, clarity, purity, thought. Yeah. So you're going to be retrieving whatever, you're going to be healing from, and even if it's not, you don't view it in the form of soul retrieval, you're going to be healed. You're going to feel whole again. You're going to feel, right now you may feel fragmented, confused, not understand why you're hurting like this, because you're probably in a lot of pain right now, but this will be retrieved. That's what you're going to be working on. Those are your hopes, dreams, and aspirations to acquire that back. And in the outcome, you have the Dreamer Queen, which is the Queen of Swords, the gift of reason. So yeah, she's going to, with her energies that's within her, that's the Elder, essentially the Hierophant, and the Empress, and the Queen of Swords, and with her Queen of Wands energy. This is really good, Virgo. You're very powerful right now as we approach this full moon, and it's very good. So all that you've lost in the process of dealing with this King of Cups, who was saying that he was the King of Cups, you see he's trying to tame this dragon. He's dealing with his own issues. This may have fell apart because of his own insecurities, his own shortcomings. You see he's still trying to tame a dragon that he has within himself, which probably caused problems in whatever relationship. But here you have the Queen of Swords, truth. She's going to be realizing some truths. You hear she's sitting on a bunch of books. So she's studying, overcoming obstacles, having realizations. Now she's holding something really interesting in her hand that she's focused on. I don't know what that is. It looks kind of, I don't know what that is. Can you see that? I have no idea what that is. But these cards are beautiful, and they have so much information. You see she's sitting on these books, and she may be consulting some people. Basically, by the end of, probably through this full moon, you're going to feel more whole than you felt in a long time. You're pulling out the passionate, fiery energies. You see she's blindfolded right here. That blindfold's probably going to come off. And you see they're like tentacles in her root chakra, and they're going to root in. So you're about to have, Virgo, an amazing healing session. Energy is going to be returned to you. Energy that somebody took in their own downfalls of being able to tame their own dragon. They couldn't even look at it. Look where it look. It's so symbolic. This dragon where he's kind of spouting from, like he could not handle his stuff, basically, and it affected you deeply, and it caused you to lose some things within you. You're gonna get it back. You can't. The universe is gonna return to you what rightfully belongs to you. Okay. So I want to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Let's see our time real fast. Oh, not bad at all, right? 18 minutes. Which 18 to me, when I see 18, you know, I think 666, and then I remember, you know, in Christianity, you know, when the Lord went to heal that woman who suffered from she was basically the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Her back was crooked, and he brought her. She had suffered that way for 18 years. And what it was, the Christian religion will teach you that 666 is, you know, the devil. But to me, 666 is just a repetitive cycle. So this woman for 18 years in three repeat cycles of 6, you know, she was in this repeat downward spiral cycle sort of deal. But when he healed her, it was the consolidating of that spiral into one number, which it turns into 18. And it's the time for healing. For me, when I see the number 18, I remember that it evolved from 666. So it's the breaking of that cycle is what I'm trying to say. And I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there are some Christian aspects in there, but when you move it a step forward and take it a little bit deeper, you see that there are just some major healing attributes. So whenever I see those numbers, I really just feel like there's a healing about to occur. The spirals are about to be consolidated. There's going to be a collapsing of timelines, clearing away of karma, and retrieval of soul. Something that was taken from you or hindered by whatever cyclic process you were stuck in is going to get healed. So let's look at this Dancer King, the gift of wisdom. yeah, because you went through this with this King of Cups, you were given the gift of wisdom in that you recognize now how to love yourself better. You recognize now that you are the Empress. You may have been dealing with a narcissist, and it's the narcissist that teaches us our value, honestly, because they devalue us. In order for us to realize our value, we have to be devalued, and that's just the cycle of things oftentimes. And it looks like you're clearing that away right now. So can we get a clarifier card for the Dancer King? There we go. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, and she's also in your outcome, which is, this is just confirmation. The Queen of Swords is going to bring in truth, clarity, and light to this King of Cups through wisdom. That's really neat. Okay, so let me look at the Hangman. Definitely. We want to see what's holding you back, what you're unaware of. Why are you in this Hangman? The Emperor. Yeah. Because there's authority figure, a powerful, and he could be the King of Cups. This could be the same person, or this could be you moving on because you're now in your Empress energy, because you're consulting. This could be work related as well. You may be working with other counterparts to get a job, to get back out into the community. You are talking with other parties outside of yourself, and other parties are speaking with you outside of yourself. So yeah, and it could involve this Emperor. So you may be waiting on word from an Emperor. Let's pull another clarifier for that. It's definitely, there's a desk here, so, and he's kind of, this statue is kind of, these cards are a little bit difficult to see. But yeah, he's got a massive amount of bookshelf. He's got a bookshelf behind him with a lot of books. And he's got 2 globes. So he may be bringing you into the fold of a sort, maybe a professional opportunity. He's acquired a lot of knowledge. He's very stable. And he's talking to you across this desk. So yeah, you may be waiting on hearing back from an Emperor about what's the final word. Let's get another clarifier for the Hangman. There we go. The Magician. So for the Hangman, you have the Magician and the Emperor. I don't know if y'all can see these. Okay. So yeah, you're bringing together all of your resources. You may be out into the community, out in the community looking for a new job, a new career opportunity. You may be starting your own business. It may be hinging on the decision of an Emperor. You are using all your resources, all the knowledge you've acquired. Excuse me. And yeah, there I had a cough right there. So you may be trying to communicate all of your capabilities. Hey, I'm the Magician. I can utilize water, air, earth, all that good stuff. That's awesome. And that's also probably why you're also in your warrior queen energy in the near future. You're trying to negotiate a contract potentially that's going to stabilize you, that's going to allow you, you know, these root type red tentacles to really just dig into the earth. She's standing on her own foundation, a nice rock of her own foundation, which is beautiful. And now you want to bring that energy outward. So you have some stuff you want to give to the world. That's beautiful. So you're just waiting on a word from an Emperor that you're not aware of yet. And you're utilizing all the resources that you have available, all the training you've done in the past, stuff like that. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles, the greedy tree. Why is it the greedy? Yeah, you may just be pulling yourself, not necessarily greedy, but you're pulling yourself back to yourself, trying to hold on to all bits of your soul, calling forth all bits of your soul, which is really beautiful. And I'm probably going to title this Soul Retrieval. And this is what's going to help stabilize you, is being able to go out into the community and do your work and share what you have with other people. No one's there yet. No one's sitting in that seat yet. You're waiting on the Emperor's final word, and it's put you in a limbo state. You'll get there. Next 2 weeks, The full moon is manifestation. So, the Pope. This is the Hierophant again. This is the Hierophant. Yeah, so you're aware that you've been really damaged. So you're going to bring in all of your knowledge, bring it together, pull everything that you have back within yourself so that you can be complete and entire within yourself. And I love how he's sitting within this dome structure. These cards are so beautiful. But that's just protection around you. You know, you got these massive windows. They're a little bit boarded up, but the light is still coming in. Yeah, look. Most of the tree cover is blocking out the sunlight, but there's still a little bit of light coming in. So light's being shed upon this situation. You're receiving back what you've lost. And you're going to become this very powerful, very strong entity within yourself, which is really beautiful. That's your challenge. That's what you're striving to become, is you're trying to move from gathering yourself into your gathered self, essentially. So let's look at this soul loss over here. The Three of Cups. Excuse me, the Three of Swords. Let's look at this soul loss. What else can you tell us about this soul loss that we've experienced? Virgo. Virgo. Can you tell us about the Three of Swords, Virgo? Virgo. There we go, a couple. Good. King of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands. You know, this is the King of Cups right here, but essentially he's portraying himself as the King of Wands. Honestly, very phallic. A dragon that's trying to be tamed. Maybe he was making an effort to tame it, but he just wasn't at your level. And this could be male or female. You could be in, you know, the energies can be vice versa. The physicalities can be vice versa. Whatever is resonating with you. But yeah, it was essentially, that is essentially the King of Wands right there. He was blowing his, that's a trumpet. You know, he was blowing his own trumpet. He didn't care about you. He was maybe neglectful. And that was his own shortcomings and short-sightedness. That's his own fault. He pretty much made this destruct on himself. So that's what caused this soul loss that you're experiencing. You know, these crows are trying to offer you flowers. They're trying to bring you back to your peace. They want to let you know, these are spirit guides that are with you saying, listen, we're bringing you flowers. Don't worry. Okay, we're approaching a few minutes right now. My camera's starting to stop. And I want to pull this on this because that's where it landed. So let's see what we have. The Dancer of Water, the Ace of Cups. What do we got? The Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're going to receive in your environment not only the Ace of Cups, but it's coming in to be passionate. And this may or may not be tied in with the Emperor that's going to be moving you out of this full position. Excuse me, this hangman position that's keeping you stagnant. The Emperor is not only going to bring in a good job opportunity, but potentially a passionate opportunity and a passionate endeavor. These are beautiful bouquets of flowers that are just flourishing. And that's beautiful. Again, this is two energies coming into one unified energy, same as here. Ace of Cups, a message with the Knight of Wands, a passionate, fiery, fast-moving message that's coming in with this loving offer. I hope you found this helpful, Virgo. This was a really beautiful reading. You're coming out of the dark into the light. You're going to receive everything that you've lost will be brought back to you. And that is a beautiful message of hope. So keep your head up and stay positive. I love you. And hopefully this video uploads okay. I'm going to hit, hopefully that helped. Anyways, y'all be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.